Hi everyone, this is Gyan, and the topic is what is one human being able to do for this planet? This is quite a wide topic because there's so much we can do. It's impossible to mention all of it in one video. But first, I want to say that you are this planet. You are the universe. Look at the word universe. Universe. It's you in reverse. Right? Who are you in reverse? You in reverse are not an ego, personality, energy, thoughts, feelings, and emotions. The universe is a physical entity. It's one thing. It is everything, the universe. Stardust, dust. Universe is you in reverse. So who you are currently watching this, it's not who you are here watching this, it's you in reverse. This is a process to be walked. And it's something we just have to realize. You don't have to create it. You are it. You don't have to gain it. You just have to be it. But this requires a process of stopping our thoughts, our feelings, and our emotions. Because that's not who we are. Those are images, false gods that we are praying to and giving attention to. But they're just images. They're not who we are. If we drop the images in our head as the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that cloud us, and we lift the veil, then we can see who we are. And who we are is life. Now, if your entire body as who you are is life, is the universe, then who you are affects everything, literally. Now, a lot of people like to say we are one with everything. I say yes, we are one with everything. But what is the actual implication of being one with everything? It means you're in fact affecting everything in thought, word, and deed, in all dimensions of who you are. So if you believe you do not have an effect on this reality, or if you believe you cannot change this reality, you are always affecting and changing reality. Sure, you're a tiny, small human being in a physical body that has real things to do, like moving a cup from here to there, or taking your pen and writing. It's slow, but everything we do, just by who we are, has a resonant life effect on everything. Like throwing a pedal in the pond. It ripples through your entire existence. Every thought, word, and deed you have. And that affects everything. Because that's the note you're playing as an instrument of life. You are an instrument. This body is an instrument where you as life is playing through. You are playing the notes. You are sending out the resonance. You are sending out the vibes, the frequencies, the energies. You are sending it out. Therefore, you are creating. Just in every footstep, every breath that you take, you're having an effect on the entire universe. It's really that simple. Now, this is a very wide perspective that I am working with myself. I am realizing this oneness. I'm realizing this actual oneness, not a thinking oneness, not a, okay, I know it, not a knowledge information point of oneness. It has to be a oneness in fact. Therefore, every child suffering, every human being going through abuse, every plant, tree, the ocean, animal, everything on this planet, in this universe, is me. Thus, if I change who I am affecting everything else around me. Now, this might sound a little bit too spiritual and too much like, okay, I'm not actually doing anything. So let's make it more practical. All right? What can you do? There's this thing called math. All right? And if we know math, then we can see 1 plus 1 equals 2. Now imagine that you are a 1. The next person you see is a 1. And the next person is a 1. And so we all add up. If we are moving ourselves in this physical reality with our bodies on a daily basis, if we move as change, in fact, I'm not joking with change. I mean, you are changing. Your parents should not recognize you. Your family, your friends should not recognize you if you're actually changing. Now, what are they going to recognize? They're going to recognize change. Therefore, you're affecting every single person that you ever know or is going to know. And they will change without knowing it. They might resist you, they might fight you, they might argue with you, they might not accept it in the beginning, but that's okay. Because then they will have to change and realize that they are okay. And that it's okay to change because you're standing as that change to show it's okay to change. And therefore everyone now opens up to change. So let's say you have 10 immediate people you're affecting through actually changing. And when I say actually changing, I'm not talking in a negative or positive way. I'm just talking in a way where you're focusing on you and you are pushing you through your fears, your insecurities, for stopping your mind. You're pushing you to become your utmost potential. You're not challenging anyone, fighting anyone. That's not how it works. So with this change, you're affecting, let's say, 10 people. With them changing, each one of them is affecting 10 more people. Those 10 people that each one of them affected are affecting each one 10 more people. It's a ripple effect. Not just on the resonant universal level, who you are in fact as life, but in your physical reality, you're having a ripple effect through and with everyone. And that's how you're affecting everything. So it's really simple when you look at it in terms of oneness and equality. On a resonant level, a beingness level, a universal level is who you are, and also looking at it from how you're changing actually in your reality. And this is where you have an effect in your current reality, within your position and location, because not everyone has the same opportunities in life, but we have to work with what we have. And everyone has the same opportunity in affecting everything around them and everyone around them. Doesn't matter what it is. We all have that same opportunity because we're not doing it even for them. We're doing it for ourselves to start changing. Look at what 7 billion people has accomplished on Earth. That's showing you the effect of how much a tiny speck of human has on this giant planet and how massive effect we have as a group on this planet like that. So we can all definitely have an effect. It's not even a can we or can we not. We're having an effect right now. We are all affecting life right now. As we sit there, as my words are speaking, as your ears are hearing, as you are standing up after this recording and moving in your life, there's a change already. This is the change we have in fact, that we can see and calculate and feel, so to say, in the physical reality. Besides the point of the oneness in fact point and who you are as life. Why do I say life? Because life is what matters. Life is that what we all are. There's no question about it. We're all from the same substance. We're all from the same creation. When we die, when we're alive, we're all the same. Now the equality equation is realizing that equality, realizing we're all the same. Realizing that oneness, realize this, that we have an effect on everything in fact. Every time you have a thought, it's a petal in a pond. Every time a word is spoken, it's a petal in a pond. Every time an action is done, it's a petal in a pond. Doesn't matter what that action, that word, or that thought is, it has an effect. That's how it works. So how can we amplify our effect of change in this world? Is through writing, through making vlogs, through talking, communicating. We can do so much more with the internet access that we do have currently, and we must utilize it. Then we can start implementing real-time changes as we change, which is taking care of something more than ourselves, but it has to start with ourselves first. First, love thyself. Then you move out and you express that love as yourself, that care. Then you go plants, animals, people, because it mustn't be a burden. If it's a burden, you're not dealing properly with yourself. If it's a task or a work or a job, you're not dealing with yourself properly because you don't love yourself yet, but you're trying to give it to others. And this is how we have to work with ourselves first. And the tools is already available at destiny.org. It is self-forgiveness, self-corrected statements, developing self-honesty. These are the tools that we can use on a daily basis, not just to support ourselves, but to support others through sharing these tools and sharing how we're applying them. And then we can break insecurities and fears. We're making vlogs, sharing ourselves, sharing our journey, and you are helping dozens of other people that is seeing your video. They're going, wow, I'm just like you, I'm experiencing the same stuff, I'm going through the same thing. Thank you for this perspective. Thank you for showing me how you've learned from it and walked through it and how it actually works. Therefore, you're in fact helping. And so we all start changing and we become vulnerable and open. And this way we become one in real time, not just in the physical realm of the universe, but real time on this planet. And therefore we're all changing. And we can all start standing one and equal, understanding each other, understanding what we're all going through on a daily basis. So, what is one human being able to do for this planet? Is work with yourself. That's really it. And who you are will naturally reflect out into the world. And who you are changing into as someone that stands by principle, as that which is best for all life, will have a ripple effect through the universe. Not just in your room, in your house. It will affect many and a lot of things. And the more it does this, the more the effect is. It's like a lot of petals. Like you can throw 10 petals in the water. Cool. But throw 1,000,000 in the water, you have some big waves. Alright, this is Gyan. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that this gave a different and cool perspective. And please rewatch the video if you want to hear live. And like, share, comment. If you want to share something, give a perspective, have a conversation. I am looking forward to the next video. Bye-bye.